Testing, testing. Okay, let me fill up my water real quick. Okay. Yeah, so the Steam page got accepted. And I mean, it's pretty bare bones. But it's a start. And there are already to-dos. Some of which I want to, well, actually, I want to get the Steam link on the website. I'm not sure how that works. So I'll check that out. Let me get a piece of paper. So today, get the Steam link onto the website. Then I want to change the texts, but I cannot show this. So I'll do that offline. I've already started a bit, but it's, I mean, I'll need a couple of iterations, I think, for the, and that's the description text here, because it's, I'm not sure if this makes clear how the game plays. I'm also not sure if I should make it explicitly clear how the game plays. That might also be a negative. I'm not quite sure. But what I'm sure about is that I need to change at least some of these screenshots, because I've started bringing the world into its final shape, at least this region, and that looks much better than what I have in the screenshots. I'll show you that in a second. And let me write that down for myself, because yeah, this is kind of a side quest that gets me a bit confused. with all the work I already have to do. So let's break this down. Update the Steam description to make the, let's call it the purpose of the player more clear. Swap out the, actually let's get specific. I think these, yeah, it must be. These screenshots are the right brightness. So this is the first, I'll swap this out. This as well, although this is a pretty good screenshot with the damage. This one is fine, I think. This one is, yeah, it shows the action. It's not pretty, but it conveys a lot of things. And this one is fine as well, I think. I could add more screenshots. But I also don't want to overdo it. So let's just... I mean, what they depict is good. But they just don't represent the game visually very well. I mean, it's okay. Actually, yeah, that's actually not a pressing matter. I should have one better screenshot. Yeah, I'll swap out the first two. So same content, but better setting. Actually, so I will probably change this a lot upon release. I have not added screenshots here in the description because I think they are just annoying. But I might add one down here. Add a screenshot at I might just add 3 screenshots. But other games use a custom art, banners. Add screenshots or banners between sections in the description. Okay, of those I can only do the first one on stream. I hope. And how do I do that? I mean, calls to wishlist are pretty annoying, but there must be a reason why everyone does it. I felt a bit cheeky today, and I added a call to action here in my terminal. That's mostly for people that just click into the stream or click into the YouTube VODs of the stream. I could make this yellow. I tried making this text yellow, but that felt a bit too extreme because everything else is black and white. Let me see if this even shows up on stream. Yeah, kind of. It does. Yeah. So that's the first part. Thinking of other Steam things, but that's basically it, I think. The only other thing is creating the builds, and I won't do that until... God, I have to set a deadline. Is that 1 week before release? I mean, it might get rejected. So, but I don't want to reserve 2 weeks. Okay, I mean, it would be 13th of May. That's easy to just do in your head. Okay, oh, I need to update all the... YouTube and Twitch descriptions. But that's not that pressing if the website links to the Steam page. So let's look at the website. I could just put it up here. I could take such an icon. But I'll need to read the... What is it? Steam design policies, something. I know Apple has them. Steam button design. Of course, nobody searches for that on Google. Steam button link. design policy. Does that make sense? Brand guidelines. Well, are these public? They should be, no? They're publicly accessible. Steam brand guidelines. Let me look that up. Oops. Let's close this. Steam brand guidelines. I'm not logged in on this machine, so it says partner. So this should be public. Yeah. May not be used in the logo may not be used in a manner that might imply that any non-valve materials are sponsored. Yeah, it makes sense. May not be displayed as primary features on non-valve materials. Okay. Use only approved artwork. Okay, that's what I was looking for. The logo must stand alone. It may not be combined with any objects, including but not limited other logos. What? Brand guidelines and logos. Branding requirements. Oh, that's Steam Deck, okay. Early access branding requirements. We work hard to make sure that customers understand what they're buying. We require that you include the following information anywhere you sell Steam keys. Okay, I'm not selling Steam keys. Workshop. Okay, so it's actually this. Okay, what is that? Please follow the guidelines when using Steam trademarks. Okay, that's the same as before. The Steam logo indicates that the game is available and runs on Steam. Physical alterations should not be made, should not be combined. I just want to link the thing with a button. Distributing with printed materials. No, that's okay, hardware. powered by SteamOS. Third-party packaging. Hey, no thanks. No, not hacks, not hacks. Hacks just lag, bro. Okay. How's it going? Input peripherals. Brick and mortar PC cafes. Dude. I just want a button. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm trying to add a Steam page link to my website, to the Steam store, but it's not as easy as I thought, because the documentation is kind of weird. It's for games. Minimum clear space area. What are games that have, let me check, caves occurred? Do they have, yeah, they have site. Let's see how they did it. Okay, it's just that, and they even altered it. So I can just use that. Okay, that's all I needed to know. What is the icon page? Oh wait, actually I think I need that one. Logo files. Great. I don't want Photoshop. I don't want SVG. I want PNG. Let me look at what I have. Open image. 256. I want white, please. So if you could make that work, that would be great. What was that? I want PNG, please. SVG. That looks okay-ish, I think. So that goes into here. just downloading the website and then uploading it with the button. That is image. Okay, that looks similar. That's the wrong command. It's upload. Yeah. Okay, and then I can add this up there. I think I'll just flex box. And then I'll add a text. But what do I say? So that is above download. So here. And then I'll take the YouTube link. And that turns into, I think that's enough, isn't it? Yeah. And that is Steam. So now I have the icon that doesn't look good. Do I need this to be... That changes nothing. Oh God. That's not a good idea. Yeah, it was wrong on their homepage. Yeah, that's the correct one. Great. Oops, wrong one. Let's try that again. Image, and then copy that again. And then let's upload that again. Hello. Steam.png. How different was what I just did? Oh, I just erased the thing. Great. Okay, I can't edit. I can't edit on the server while I'm having files laying around. S6 for 12. How's it going? What was it? Above downloads. Yeah. Did you use the status right in Tmax to advertise Stojan? Yeah, I did. Shamelessly. Smart, I like it. Yeah, I thought it's no use having a Steam page if nobody knows about it, and I might catch some people clicking into the VODs on YouTube with something up there. So yeah, the Steam page is live. It's on coming soon right now. And I'm adding a link to the homepage. On Steam visit the Steam page. Steam. Yeah, I can see this game on SteamDB too. Oh, okay. I have no idea how that works, but upload. But good that it works, I guess. Gonna wishlist it. Helps Steam's internal algorithm, I think, as well. Thanks. That's much appreciated. Yeah, everybody's always talking about wish lists, but did I make it black? What? Oh, I'm stupid. Everybody's always talking about wish lists, but yeah. Seems a bit excessive to me. But it's, of course it's nice to have a gauge to the motion of your game. Okay, this is the same thing again. The third time. Why am I not doing this the other way around? Okay, that looks good. Similar to games you've played, The Binding of Isaac. Interesting. That's not that far off, I think. But I've never thought about that. Yeah, I mean, if you set up the Steam page, you'll have to describe the game in detail. So that's how Steam does it, I think. The recommendations as well. Where was I? Did I upload? Yeah. So maybe... Yay. And now, what do I write there? Not Faye. Okay. Wrong terminal. So I'll keep all of this clickable, but I'll put it in a flex box or class. Style, play, flex. Oh man. Do I have that? Yeah. Justify content center. Center. Guess that makes sense. Okay, I have the image, of course. And then I can add hello world by on Steam. Lol. Okay, this completely completely destroyed the site. Oh yeah, I'm missing a div close tag. I want this to be side by side, I think. Line items. Oh, what was it? Flexbox row, flexbox column. Oh god, this side again. Flex direction. Is that what I want? Hello? Nope. I'll just need to add... I need to add another flex box, maybe. Can I do this with margin auto? Let's try it this way. Margin 0 auto. Better. And then actually I can do this maybe. Nope. It's 2 breaks. Okay, getting better. Or should I move this all the way up? Maybe I should. I mean, just because I maybe want this to have borders at the bottom and top. So that would be much cleaner because it conflicts with this here, with this vertical border. Let's just try it. I mean, this is not necessarily the most important part of the website, but let's see. Yeah, that's much better. And let's give it a border. Okay, maybe with padding. Maybe have it say wish list on Steam or similar. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to be more, what's it called? It's hard to describe, but these imperatives, I always associate them with obnoxious people on the internet. So I want to be more subtle and give the user a choice, but I know that that's probably the wrong thing to do. So I'd rather write consider wish listing on Steam or something. That sounds much more respectful. And hopefully more trustworthy as well. So that's the other side to it. But yeah, let's first get this into shape. I need padding. What was the vertical? I think the second one. In all my times doing HTML, can never remember the order of those two things. But it must be X first and then Y, right? Why is it not padding? Padding. I still can't believe you're not using React with Tailwind, CSS, and 8 other web dev tools just to display a web page. I know, right? Doing it all wrong. Where's my padding? Am I editing the wrong thing? Yep, I certainly am. So that's not where this goes, but here. Which is weird, but okay. Hello? Isn't that margin 0? So it was the other thing. Yeah, what? Maybe I'm... Okay. But I only want vertical. So Y is first. Are they serious? That's why I can't remember it. Because it's stupid. How do I spice this up? Okay, I'll just add an H2. Here I am. Let's make this div. H2. I hope this works. Steam. And then let's leave this as a placeholder. Oh, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Do I close the box on the sides? Maybe. That also might be too much. And Steam should not be blue. Okay, that's better. Let's consider wishlisting on Steam. I don't like the colors. My partner is going out, PC is free. Now to give Stojan an actual go. Don't be too hard on me. But it... and also I YOLO'd the Windows build, so... Sorry if it actually doesn't work, but it should. Well... Yeah, I totally forgot to test that. Okay, let's make the logo bigger. Oh yeah, it's only 60 pixels. No, that's wrong. It's only 45. Let's make it 55. And let's... Oh, okay, I got it. Well, actually, that was the right call. I'll make this whole thing not have a link decoration, but I'll leave it as a link, and then I'll add the I'll add a hover effect, and that should probably do it. Did I upload that? No. Okay, the underline is still there. That's weird. Text decoration none, maybe. Yep. Okay, this looks pretty good. But it might look better if it's left aligned. So let's see. Justify left. Yeah, that looks pretty good. If I was Steam, I wouldn't complain about that. And the underline is also pretty good. Let's try adding borders to the side. I'll just add this in here. That's even better. With the rounded corners, maybe. The game doesn't start for me on my partner's PC for some reason. Okay, that's bad. Sorry about that. It might... Oh, do you have graphics drivers installed? Any kind of graphics drivers. Because, yeah, for OpenGL that's required. But other than that... Yeah, latest GeForce. Okay, so yeah, then it's the app. Then there's something broken in the app. I'll look at that after stream. I don't know if it's because I got two monitors plugged in and the Windows logic is confused. I've not tried it with two monitors, but the logic the game uses is totally ancient, so it would be strange if Windows didn't handle it. Because I'm doing nothing special. What else could be the problem? Yeah, it's probably... Just try it with one monitor, same thing. Yeah, it's probably something to do with the game. I might have... yeah, I'd like to try, but I'd have to restart. I would have to restart the computer. Well, I could actually do that in just a second. That's actually a good idea. Let me add the rounded borders, and then I'll reboot to Windows, so the stream will go off for a minute or two, and then I'll be back. And then I'll investigate. And for that I need to push the changes. Where was the border? Okay, let's remove this and say border radius 10%. Not even sure if percent works there, but I believe... Oh, that's really bad. That's good. I like that. It would be better if the background would get a bit more gray. Let me check real quick before I leave this in a half state. Can we just the file, please? Just the file, just the file, just the file, no file. Great. Verbose. Just the file, just the file. It's not complying with my wishes. Okay, give me build. Oh, there it is. Thanks. Hover. Not bookmarking. Thank you. Hover. Transition color ease in. Is there more hover? Oops. Okay, it does. Okay, it just adds the color and then says transition color this. And that is on this whole thing. transition color ease in. Then let's say it's actually not color, does that make a difference? Let's just try color gray. Okay, there's absolutely nothing. Let's try background color. What is it doing that I'm not doing? Oh, it's, of course, yeah. Oh, I need to use CSS with this. So this is class team. Steam background color gray transition color 0.15 seconds ease in, so that no. Let's do that one. Doesn't do it. Okay, anyway, this is good enough. And let's see if the link works. Okay, that works. It's good. Where am I? Okay. Let's check in the to-dos. Let's turn on the okay, that's fine. Let's turn on the storage. I think I might have found the issue. I was just wanting to ask, did the Defender pop up? come up. I managed to get a dump in the Windows events log, and the log has exception, which means access violation. Yeah, I ran it as admin. Okay, so yeah, that's so it crashes. Oh, 0. Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, that's just a sec fault. So it's crashing. I'll push this real quick and then I'll look into it. While I'm here, could just open up a new day. Publish Steam page. Add Steam link to website. Yeah, that's all the info I could find relating to a potential Y. Okay. Let's hope if I try to compile it, there's a compile error, or that it crashes with a good message in the debugger. That would be the best case. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes after I've rebooted. See you in 1 second. Apparently pressing Windows and X. Then event viewer, click on Windows logs, and there you can see the logs. But running a debug build through GDB or whatever probably I give you more info. Okay, but that's good to know. Windows and X. Okay.